Number 5. Driving without seat belts. Seat belts have been mandatory in most countries for decades. However, before laws were passed requiring drivers to wear them, it was common for people to hop into their car without even considering strapping on a seat belt. Even children were allowed to ride in the back of the station wagon or pickup truck without any restraints. Shockingly, as recently as the 1980s, only a small percentage of people actually used them, despite being mandated in every car since 1968. After studies demonstrated seat belt could greatly reduce the risk of injury during accidents, laws were implemented to make them mandatory. Now, over 90% of people wear their seat belts. Number 4. Smoking in public. Smoking used to be super common and almost everyone would light up. It was a time when you could smoke anywhere, in cool places like restaurants, airplanes, and even hospitals. They even provided matches for customers, just in case they didn't have a lighter. But as time went on, the harmful effects of smoking became more evident and scary warning labels were slapped on cigarette packs. Nasty things like lung cancer and heart disease were some of the most serious risks. To protect people from secondhand smoke, laws were put in place to limit or ban smoking in public places. These laws have helped reduce exposure to secondhand smoke and also convinced many people to give up smoking altogether. Plus, let's not forget that cigarettes are crazy expensive due to heavy taxes. Number 3. Bicycle helmets. Bicycle helmets have been around for a long time, but it took a while for them to become popular. Before the 2000s, kids would ride their bikes around without any head protection. Wearing a helmet was almost embarrassing and made you the target of jokes from friends. However, as concerns about head injuries grew, younger riders started wearing helmets, and now it has become a common safety measure. Interestingly, there are now fewer children riding bikes in the neighborhood. So gone are the days when you could easily spot your friends by looking at the pile of bikes in front yards. Number 2. Physical punishment. Physical punishment, such as spanking, used to be the go-to method of discipline for many families. Some people received a swat on the hand, while others were disciplined with a belt, switch, or even a wooden spoon. However, over time, these types of punishments have become highly controversial due to concerns about child abuse. Some argue that spankings can lead to feelings of anger and resentment, while others believe it effectively kept children in line. Regardless, in today's world where the well-being of children is paramount, discipline has drastically shifted towards less physical methods. Number 1. Kids in the car. Remember when you used to ride in the car with your parents to run errands? Many of us do, and it was pretty common for us kids to wait in the car while mom or dad quickly went inside. However, nowadays, leaving unattended children in cars with the windows down is highly discouraged. It's unclear whether it's due to fear of kidnapping or the dangers of extreme temperatures, but this practice is rarely seen today. The news often highlights stories of children suffering from heat stroke or even losing their lives, further discouraging this behavior. In fact, some states have implemented laws prohibiting parents from leaving their children alone in the car.